Welcome to the Truth is Real podcast. This is your host, Vedo. We have the lovely
Sanaj.
Sanaj, and my man's back. Been gone, but he's back.
Louis back in the building.
Louis back in the building. So let's give everybody a hand clap for coming through on this Saturday evening. I love it. Yeah, we got him outside because they don't like to come out, so we got him outside.
I'm outside.
We outside. Before we get started, I'm gonna give my man to give a shout out. We ain't seen him in a second, and he said I'm gonna pull up to the Truth is Real podcast and speak some truth. He said it's been a second since he's been to speak some truth, so we're gonna let him speak some truth. So what's up, Louis? What's going on, man?
What's up with you, bro? There ain't too much going on,
Okay, good to see
Regular
you
shit.
back. Right.
No day.
No day. So Louis said, look, we can always be up close and personal sometimes, and we can always keep it real. He said he's always going to speak the truth, speak the facts, right?
Yes.
Be good, right? Okay. All right. You got nervous or something? I don't know. You got nervous. Okay. Make sure you get nervous. Okay. So, Louis, this is a good time to talk to you. You know why? I think it's a good time to talk to you. You know why? What you think?
I'm here.
I think it's a good time to talk to you because, a lot of stuff, I guess before we go deep into just these topics, let's go into like what we hearing, all on the internet and going on with these rappers, and rappers getting indicted and, going to jail and their team running their mouths and, people in the camp, I guess, snitching or whatever they might say. My thought process to you, someone who openly, can say has been in the system before, right? What's your outlook on that coming from someone that might have been into the system recently and may have heard some things going on while you might have been? You know what I mean? What's your thought process on that? What's your feeling on let me break it down. Let's talk about Young Thug first. What's your process on that one? And now that Young Thug has took his plea and he's out now, what's your whole quick process on that?
First and foremost, welcome home.
Talk a little bit louder to the mic so we can hear you too.
First and foremost, welcome home, Thugger.
Okay.
There's a lot of whole shit, be going on. Niggas can't deal with the reality of what comes with what they do, so they do what they do. But in hindsight, it's a hard life for them after that. But
Right.
shout out to the ones that stand tall.
Yeah.
Thugger stood tall.
Right.
Hopefully, he set a new trend.
Okay.
But welcome home again to the salon. Well, it's my trendy.
So do you think, him, I guess they're saying that he's not really messing with Gunna anymore. Do you feel like Gunna was a snitch or rat or what do you think?
It ain't about how I feel. It's about black and white.
Mm-hmm.
When we getting into that type shit, that's not like for like pedestrians, so they not really gonna understand.
Right.
Once you tag. It's not about being popular or this that, because it's a point in life where you gotta deal with that shit. So
Right.
if he tagged, he tagged. And niggas ain't gonna say nothing until the homie say something. The homie says something slight,
Right.
but niggas waiting.
Do you think Gunna cares?
Yeah, definitely.
You think it does? Do you think Gunna wish?
Gunna couldn't have put out an album without Thug. So whatever Gunna just been doing, he signed to Thug.
Right.
Thug money.
He signed to
Thug
him.
is working with him still.
Yeah, but they both have to work
But
with
it's
each other.
something.
Right. But my question is, do you think Gunna is sitting here saying, "Dang, I should have never did this plea bargain"?
I don't know what he's saying.
No, I'm just saying, what do you think? Or do you think Gunna's like, yeah, it's kind of messed up, maybe, but I had to. I got family, I got kids, I have a
Like he
livelihood.
feel like he had to do
Fuck
what
Yeah, I had to
he
do what I
I
had to
don't give
do.
a fuck how he feel.
For real.
I don't think of how that nigga feel. Fuck that nigga.
So that's how you. So you in the same situation like
Rap.
Gunna.
Fuck you. If you a rap, I don't give a fuck how you feel. You're a fan, none of that shit.
So you
Fuck
consider
you,
a rat as someone, even if it didn't hurt
Fuck
you or
you,
anything
your
like
family,
that.
your everything. I don't care who you are. If I know you, you told on me.
What I be saying?
Anybody,
Fuck him off.
nigga. That's how I feel about that.
Right. All right. So Thug's home. Welcome home, Thug.
home,
Hopefully, he stays. Now, how do you think this is gonna go?
Murder gang.
He has 15
We
years of
outside.
probation.
Fuck all that. He doing great.
Now listen, real quick. He has 15 years of probation, right? So how you think that's gonna go down? You think he's gonna make it?
Of course, he's rich.
You think so? So what about Meek Mills? He was rich, right?
Is not not as rich as Thugger.
So but he had connections though. Meek Mill had connections.
Meek,
So you don't think they're gonna still try to wait? They
No,
know
Diddy.
15 years is a long time, right?
Yeah.
15 years is a long time to be.
You telling me?
You know, he can't even be around what people.
telling
They
me?
don't. They said
Yeah.
he
I know.
has to do
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I'm on 6
4
years.
or 5 concerts a year.
I'm on 6 years now.
Right.
He can't promote violence
Right.
or anything.
And he can't be living in Atlanta no more.
Nope.
That's gonna help him.
Yeah. And he can't be around certain people anymore.
All
But
that's
his
gonna
rap
help
is surrounded.
Can't have
around
any guns
violence.
around him. He
Bro,
can't have
we
any.
can't speak about it,
Let
so-
me think about it. You know how big the world is. To actually for him to transition from where he's at to a next level, that's what he got to do anyway.
No, I agree. But do you think he can stay away from just
He
not
don't
just
got no
just,
choice.
just being around guns?
temptation
You know what I'm
is
saying?
what
All
it
his
is.
friends and
No,
everything
he
like
could be
that.
around Gunner.
No, I said guns.
Guns.
He can't talk about violence. They said it.
mean,
And he
can't
can't
promote it.
promote anything. So he's gonna have his music's gonna be
Yeah,
completely
that's what I'm saying. His music
different.
is surrounded around it.
he's gonna
So
be cool.
yeah, he would
know,
elevate.
He all right.
but his
We'll figure
elevation
something
is what he talk about.
You don't even gotta talk about
That's
nothing.
15 years. That's all I'm saying.
That's a
15 is
long time.
And if
That
it's
don't mean he can't speak on things.
no, I'm not.
Now
I'm
you
just
have
saying,
freedom
walking
of
a
speech.
straight
Now we get into
line.
the Constitution.
People having money.
He can say anything he wants on a record without them saying, "Oh, this." He could say, "I killed 55 people."
No,
I
he
mean-
can't
Freedom of
promote
speech.
any
That's
violence.
not. I mean, yeah, promoting. That's
Yeah,
it.
they
They
say
say,
he
I mean,
can't
whatever they
promote
say
any
about promoting
violence in his
violence, I don't know
music.
how they're going to look at
Yeah.
that. That's very general. But again,
Really?
that's what it says. It
Well,
says
he
you
can
can't.
just say it in a way that he's not promoting violence.
He better learn. He better go read
I
the
would save a bunch
thesaurus,
of
the
people.
dictionary.
Yeah,
He better be Superman. He better become
You gotta
Batman
figure that
now.
shit
He's
out.
Batman now.
But shit, Thugger got a label. Thugger getting money. Thugger.
Nah.
I mean, right? Honestly, his smartest move would be to take a
building
sit back
Slime
from
City.
doing
He
music
was building Slime
and
City
just
when they locked
sign
him up.
artists because they didn't say his artists can't talk about it. So let his artists do that shit
Do a
and
little
make your
feature.
money.
Do a little feature. Sing on a hook.
Yeah,
Sing on
no,
the
but
hook
that
real
would be the
quick.
smart way. Like if you're a businessman, that would be the
His
strategy.
money
That
is
would be the
Gunna
strategy.
Right now.
So
That's his money.
Man, all right, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty. I think the Gunna and Thugger talk must have
crash the
crashed
system.
crashed the system down. We're gonna move on to.
System don't
We're gonna
like
move on out
Yeah.
of. We're gonna move
They
on out of
don't
that
like that.
conversation. That conversation must not be the conversation we should be talking about. I guess somebody tapped into our stuff. Was like, we don't like that conversation. So
Not right now.
I guess I get y'all look on Gunna. So real quick, what about the Little Dirt?
It's my slime.
Do you real quick? I don't want to talk too much about this, but if he did,
wish him the best.
If he did do
Stay
the
solid. Don't say
listen,
shit.
hold on real quick. If he did the hire for hit, do you think that is something he should have done, or he should have let it go and
I don't know what he did.
I said if he did,
I don't
hypothetically.
believe he did it.
Okay, so if he didn't do it, so you can't really say that.
Dirk, then he got his own bodies that's public.
Huh?
He got his own public bodies, so it's like say what you say. Just don't say nothing, Dick. Be all right.
All right. Well, blessings to
Nobody say nothing.
look, blessings.
That's all.
Lessons up.
Blessings to all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings.
All I can say,
He
kid,
has a
is
funny way-
Pray.
that's the
Right.
reason why
He
you
has a
stay
funny
away
way
from
of
this stuff,
skating.
guys. That's the one. That's
Yeah,
that's
just
the
stay
reason
away
why.
from it, first of all.
This, you won't have these conversations
Dirk
if you don't
has a
even
funny
put yourself
way
in
of
that
skating
situation.
from
You know what I
cases.
mean?
True.
In his career and lifetime, he's skated. So
I mean, yeah, but it's
he has
always
from not saying nothing.
yeah. Well,
So I just
I mean,
stick
fingers
with it.
crossed. If he didn't do it, fingers crossed that he's proven innocent. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's
And,
many times where he's been booked and they ain't say nothing and they got out.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
All right, we'll move on because I don't really care about that too much. I don't, these dudes got money and they living their life. They make
Right.
mistakes and that's on them. Because to me, if you got money and you want to be dumb and you did something like that,
Right,
it's on
that's
you.
your choice.
Some people might call it the street code. To me, I wouldn't even be doing all that. But in the day, I'm not into that street shit like that, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But all I'm saying is, if I have money, I'm trying to make sure my family's
That's real,
good
nigga.
and I'm
When you get money,
relocating somewhere.
man, you move on in life.
That's what I would have done.
I'm a
That's
street nigga.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
I would have
from a
moved
hood
on.
hood.
I would have just moved on. I
You know,
would
when
have
I
moved
moved
on.
out the hood, when I got some money, I was like,
No, but that's what we get.
Well, that's what I'm trying to
you
say.
got
But that's what I'm saying. He had
Everybody
enough.
don't grow
He had
from
enough
that.
money
Yeah.
that he
Wanna live
should have just
better.
moved
they
on.
don't get it.
Yeah, and that's the issue. So I don't even want to put too much time into him. 'Cause to me, he's a big boy and he made his decision. If he
Yeah.
didn't do it, he's gonna be. He has enough money to get them lawyers to prove him innocent.
And he gonna understand.
And if he
One
did
day
do it,
gotta
you got to
move
accept your consequences that come of anything you do. So you know what I'm saying. I wish him the best. I definitely wish his family the best. And I know he's a lot of kids. So hope everything's good. But I don't even
Yeah.
care about too much about that. I just wanted to touch on that real quick because some of that stuff is just going on right now. But let me ask you a question, because we want to get the girl talking right now. So we've been waiting for. Hold on, this is what this is what we've been waiting for. We gonna get some Nas. Truth is real. You know, it's gonna be a lot. She's the only female on the actual episode today, so hopefully she can hold her own ground down.
Come out with me.
But you know, this is my question to you, Sanaj. What do you feel about this? What do you feel about people that talk about other people, but end up always being around the same people?
I hate that shit. We're gonna start with that part. I hate it. Like it's flawed.
Okay.
I feel like people that do stuff like that, they pussy, honestly.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I had to get that out. You hit a nerve. But
okay.
I feel like people like that, they just they need to stay to themselves. Cause see, people like that, that's how they get themselves in deeper situations.
Right.
Cause I mean, it's not respected if it's not directed. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Like you talking behind my back, but then you gonna smile in my face.
Smile in your
Honestly,
face.
that just at that point.
But that's
you,
your friend
you a
though.
fan.
They your friend. They say they're your friend
could be
though.
a fan.
Oh, okay.
Because
so your friend could be a fan.
Masked
Wow.
up disguise.
Dang.
People know how to disguise very well.
That's crazy.
It might come in a form to look like it's your friend, but it's a fan. It's an enemy.
That's an
and it's
enemy.
always fans outside.
Okay.
I hate it though.
So when you see it happen, how do you feel?
Oh, I see
Especially
it happen.
or when you see it happen, say somebody's around you that's talking about a person all the time, and you see that person just hanging out with each other.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. I've been in situations like that, and they get clipped off. Like I'm not around you no more.
Is that a person you want to trust? Can you trust a person like that?
No.
Right. I don't think you trust.
Because me, I like to think I kind of have a filter. Look, respect me. At least I speak up.
Right.
I say what I got to say.
Right.
So I just don't respect when somebody has a lot to say behind your back, but in your face, they can't address things. Like
they can't address it. They run from it.
That's not grown behavior. That's coward behavior. And then when they come up, those are the same people that's like, I didn't say that. Like, no, speak on what you said. When you said it and you had passion behind it when you said it, stand on it.
Stand on it.
Exactly.
Stand
on it.
Do we call it two faces? Is it two
Absolutely.
faces?
Absolutely.
What do you think? What do you think? You think it's 50-50? What do you think it is?
The word of the day apparently for me is whole shit.
Oh shit! So I'm around you. I'm around you, dogging that person out. But then all of a sudden you come out and I'm with this person, kicking it.
That's gonna make me fall back from you as a friend.
Have a good old time.
That's some whole shit. I'm gonna be like, bro, you was just. I'm gonna blow you up.
You gonna blow it up. You gonna put a spot out there. You gonna be like, y'all cool there? What's that? Oh man.
Look, see, I don't do that. Because I've
mentally
been.
gonna cut
I
it
see
off.
it. I don't do that because you want to know what? If I blow your spot up,
my man's like, if it's my man's,
but
we ain't doing it.
I will pull you to the side and check you. But as far as like in front of people, like blow you up, like, oh, you was just talking about that shit. You can't say no. At that point, that's just as bad as being a snitch.
I would look at the nigga who was just talking shit. Like me and him.
I'm gonna look at you like you're a goofy, and you gonna feel my energy because I'm not gonna be talking to you.
Nobody gonna know. Nobody else in the room gonna know what we talking about, but me and that nigga, he gonna know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. But that person, when you see something like that and say you move, you just like not talking to the person. That friend. It's a guilty conscience. You know that has happened.
Yeah.
They'll be like not really talking to you,
they
but
look
moving awkward because they like, oh, she know I was just talking about her. She not really talking to me because I'm around her. And that's the same person that, look, by the time you get home, they call you trying to check your temperature, like, what you doing tomorrow or something like that. At that point in private, I'm going to check you. But as far as in public, putting you on Front Street and saying what you do, like, one thing about it, I'll be your friend. You tell me some shit, I beef with you, it still don't get out. I'm taking it to my grave because when I was a listening ear, I was a genuine listening ear.
So is there any way you would give them a pass on that one?
Absolutely not.
So
I cut people off.
No pass. Even if why would they say it's about some money? It's some business going on.
You need to be coming to me saying like, we made up, and that person know what you said. That's different because then you was being real about it. Yeah,
you address the situation.
You're not gonna try to tell me like, oh no, you get cut off. Oh, cut off. I don't deal with that. I just did that recently. Like, no, I can't deal with that.
You ain't
because people don't pay attention. The same person this person is doing to that person, they doing to you, dummy. when you not around.
I always say that
if they can't address this shit with this person, they talking about you and ain't address nothing they got wrong with you.
Yeah.
So come on, it's common sense.
Yeah.
Like, no, you getting cut off.
I agree.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And I ain't putting you on Front Street because I ain't no snitch.
I heard that. No snitch, but you know what?
But I'm hit.
The truth is real.
Aratos.
I'm hit, but I ain't no snitch.
Let me ask you a question. How can you tell when a person has no motion?
Oh, it's easy. That's easy math. That's they doing what they doing right there. Talking behind your back. And then going to hang with that person, or they calling you gossiping all day. You ain't got no motion if you sitting around talking all day.
Yeah.
Where you going? You on your couch talking? You calling me?
They going backwards. They thought they were going forward, but they going backwards.
We on the couch doing something different. We on the podcast. We have emotion.
We have emotion,
okay.
Right?
Say that.
Ain't no motion. Well, I mean, what do you think?
We ain't sitting in the bonnet on the couch like, let me tell you this. No, you in the way.
You said gossiping.
Yeah, gossiping.
Yeah. What's your feeling on gossiping? Do you think at a certain age,
I feel like people need to know the difference between venting and gossiping.
I think people definitely know the difference between that.
Yes, heavily.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I've seen situations where a girl, like, we all friends, it's a group of us, she might call me a vent or something, and I take it as like, oh, she just venting, like she not going on her. She just, might not know how to bring it to that person because that's the type of friend that just like you say something, she don't want to take it, and now she want to fight you or something. That is a lot to deal with if you really care about that friend. So I'm just like you venting and something like that. But as far as like you going from like going on her and all that, no, you gossiping.
Yeah,
like it's one thing to come to me and just be like, I don't really know, like, what's your intake on the situation? That's different. But I do feel like definitely as females, we need to learn the difference, because a person might be venting, she hang up the phone, and the girl you vent to calling her like she was just talking about you, and she wasn't even delivering it like that. But
you know why though? She vented to the wrong person with the wrong intentions, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
Everyone you vent to is the one. Some people you vent to are the ones that want to gossip.
Yes.
The person.
But that's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but you'll find out once you vent that first time.
I mean, yeah, once y'all get to fighting and stuff, if something happens, she's
and that's
the wrong
another
person.
thing. You have a lot of people that will be around you, and you, like I said, throughout life. This is what I always tell people. People say, you shouldn't tell people anything. Let's be real. Let's be honest in today's world. You're gonna have somebody that you talk to when you go through things. It doesn't have. It's not gossiping. Mm-hmm. It's not talking about a person. But let's say me and Louis got into it, right? Let's say we got in an argument and we just really mad about it. If Louis ended up talking to his right hand man, was like, man, damn, me and Vedo got into it. Damn, he made me mad, pissed me off. I wouldn't be mad at the fact because at the end of the day, something happened. It's an outlet. Yes. Now, if he's like, yo, I'm about to come out and set him up, that's a whole nother situation. Right. But I understand if someone's mad at you, yes, they may go to their best friend. They may go to someone and say, you know what, I hate this dude.
You really should be mad at that middleman that transferred the information. That's the person you don't need around you.
You gotta watch out
for.
Because that's the instigator that will make, guess what, the situation me and Louis had now turn to something bigger than what it ever should have been.
Yep.
And it had to be like
mad at that whole ass nigga.
Yeah. Because I always be like, why are you coming to me telling me this for? If anybody comes to me and telling me something that's, especially when you still around that person. So.
Exactly. That's weird.
You still around that person. Like, okay, you feel so bad about what this about me, but you kick it with them on a regular basis.
What the fuck did you say when they told you what they
Nothing.
said?
They listened.
About me.
They listened. And probably asked more questions.
Exactly.
And asked
what
more
the fuck
questions.
was your response to when he told you this shit, motherfucker?
Yeah. But you my man, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you stand up and say, I don't hear no more. I don't hear no more about this. Keep that between y'all two. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Or you just let him, well, so what happens? What did he say? What did he do? Oh, what happened? Nah, you
always gonna know if you got. You always gonna know if that middle
was your
friend
conversation
is not the friend for neither one of y'all when you vent into them, and then they.
Why niggas keep coming to you about
because
me anyway?
Guess what?
Why they feel comfortable?
If it's mutual, you're not gonna take a side. If it's a neutral air, you're not taking a side. Yeah. You're gonna be like, okay, maybe you need to see how this person feel about it. But when that person taking sides, like, man, fuck her, then watch out, because that girl turning on your ass.
Especially if somebody's going in on you and your friend sits there and let someone. I'm not saying you got to fight them, but you should nip down the butt. Stop that.
Yeah, like I ain't.
That's my folks right there. You ain't gonna say it to be dad on my person. Like, nah, it's my folks.
Yeah, you supposed to. You ain't dead.
Yeah.
You just was listening.
Like you heard 20 minutes of this conversation.
Yeah. And what was you like? Yeah,
Right. I feel you.
What was you?
I feel you. I feel you.
What was your responses?
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out how this convo went. Like, so he was saying that, and you was like,
I feel you though, dog. I know how it is. Yeah, he could be like that sometimes too. That's how it be.
Like
they playing both sides. Yeah. That's what it is.
I got a brain, so pause. I'm like gonna be like, all right, so what the fuck was you saying?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but we all fall victim to having that friend, just not knowing initially that person is not your friend.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But that's all about a learning experience. You're not gonna know without a little hiccup or two.
And you find
that's
out
how you know when you meet the right one.
Exactly.
Like, all right, that's the
to be a real friend. To be a real friend, you can get into it with your friend, and certain things they're not gonna still go back and just run the mouth to everybody else about. Certain things you can be like, I might not really mess with so and so like that, but out of respect, since we did have some type of friendship, I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I cut ties, I honestly just cut ties, and my energy is just protecting my peace. I'm not cutting ties to get on the internet and like bash you. Like I had a situation recently, and me and a girl I thought was my friend, whatever happened. This girl went straight to the internet. She I couldn't see it then, but that just reconfirmed for me, like, okay, that's not your friend. Because if we get mad at each other and the first thing you looking for is some clout behind it, that's just crazy work. That's insane.
Yeah. I mean,
we got each other number. Call me. Like, what's wrong?
Let me ask you a direct question since you're a female. Like, I got a question for you because this is a question I always want to know. Why do certain women seem like they're so needy for female attention and friends? Why? Like needy? Like
that's a word. That's a word.
Like they are.
That's a good word.
Like they do anything just to try to have a female friend.
This is so crazy, but this was just a topic. Like literally earlier this morning, me and my sister was having a conversation, and that was the topic. Like how some like I know groups of girls that I have they have came to me and just bashed each other. Like I don't know, maybe it's a cancer thing. People feel comfortable talking to me. I'm always like the diary. They going on each other, this and the third. They hanging with each other. That's crazy.
All over the place.
I don't understand it. I don't even think I got an answer for it. That shit is crazy.
That's why I say I feel like it's needy for a
friend. They needy for attention. It's just like I'm willing to know that this girl would backstab me. I'm willing to know that. I'm willing to know that she the type of person that's going to fight me in a club to
steal from me, possibly lie to me.
From me.
I'm going to
she might even fuck my nigga.
Be next to her.
But I'ma still be holding her hand saying, that's my sis. Yeah. That's my friend. I see, especially in the DMV, this shit, it's crabs in the barrel, is weird behavior.
That's crazy.
I see it all the time, though.
Yes.
I see it all the time.
I literally be in the club and I be seeing people and I'm like, they still cool.
On some funny shit,
right?
I was in the crib last night. This is random that you even said it. It didn't even mean nothing to me at the time because I don't even know the person. So boom, motherfucker called me. It's like 4 a.m. I'm in the house. Man, I lost this amount of money and this amount of weed. And like, well, who was you with? I was with my peoples, like my friends. Them bitches, they ain't gonna, I'm like, what you mean?
Right, that's
you lost or they stole your shit.
Right.
Them bitches.
Or you just in denial that they stole your shit.
Yeah, like they be very broke bitches. These your friends and cousins? Yeah.
Who are these people?
And at the same time, she like these broke bitches. So you hang around with these broke bitches.
Exactly. In my head, I'm like, pause. I'm like,
desperate.
What a
It don't make sense.
How did you get there? How did you even get there?
What am I hearing right now? So you telling me you went out all night with your friends, right?
That you know, broke bitches.
All that. These your peoples. And then at the end of the night, they booked you and dropped you off.
That's crazy. That's insane. Diabolical.
This is diabolical.
No, for real.
It is.
And I didn't even really have nothing to say. I'm just like, you pulling up? Or you want me to put
like what do you say?
Like, you know
it's 4 a.m.
Send the Addy, like
you like all I can do is comfort you a little bit.
Like, I'm straight, I don't need it. I'm like, all right, so what's send the Addy? Like it's 4:30. Like what you calling me for?
Right.
But that was what she said. So that really happens out here.
Yeah, and she gonna go back out with them.
I say that to say that really happens. That happened yesterday to some female.
If I feel like you gonna still like, if I'm in a situation like that, because I have been, and if I feel like one thing about it is just, especially female intuition. Once I get that in my gut, that's second guess. Like, nah, I feel like this really happened. I might not even have proof or nothing, but just for my sanity and for my peace, I cut you off.
Right.
Because when the math is adding up to only one way, you telling me something different and ain't nothing to add up to that way, you can cut off. Because look, at this point, spirit telling me I know what I know. Mm-hmm. Like, cut off. All right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure is on.
Drink.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like, I do feel like women,
A little sip.
No, you've been holding that cup.
I feel like women sometimes are just, like I said, needy for a female friend.
No, I agree.
And they're willing to do certain things just
but
to
guess
have
what?
a female friend.
Question for you.
What's up?
Same thing applies to men because it gives very entourage-y, groupie-ish.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you. You want to know what y'all say? Y'all be like, that nigga dick riding, and it's a lot of dick riding going on. That's the same thing.
It's always been like that.
That's right.
It's always been like that.
You see a lot of niggas that you don't know probably backdoor his friend or anything, and he's still hanging around everybody.
Yeah,
like
it's called the fankophonies. The fankophonies
like,
are out here though. They out here every day,
and it's
they walk and they look just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But deep inside, they have the most hate and envy ever.
I'm telling you.
And they will smile in your face.
And I feel like men, it's more dangerous with men than women, honestly.
It's definitely more dangerous. Hell yeah, it's definitely
we more like, we going to talk shit, we going to fight, cat fight, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, for men, it get deep.
And look,
niggas try to kill you.
Look, they'll hate on you. You don't even know who they are.
Right? He might not even know.
He might not even have proof.
Minding your business.
They even seen him before.
Heard one person say, man, that nigga up. And guess what? You might be a bluffing ass nigga that got everybody thinking you up because you know how to bluff so well. So they sitting around talking good about you like, yeah, that nigga doing the same. He up, you broke as shit whole time. And then the nigga like another nigga like he a listening in. He like now he got hate for you. He want to backdoor you because he think you got some shit.
Yeah.
He probably backdoor you ain't got shit. Like it just be a whole lot of dick riding going on.
And that brings me into another topic. What do you think about pillow talking? I feel like you feel like men pillow talk more than women.
Absolutely.
I do too.
What?
I do too.
What's the word of the day, y'all?
I do too.
Whole shit.
P-power is a motherfucker. I'm telling you.
A lot of whole shit.
What?
I'm telling you, man.
And it's so crazy
and the pillow talking men believe what these women be saying sometimes.
But not even that. It be the dudes pillow talking, spilling all the tea and like on they men to they girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas definitely be pillow talking real bad.
Once nigga lay up in that, man, they be ready to run their mouths.
They gonna tell everything.
Man.
That's worse than being in interrogation room.
They will run their mouths.
I'm telling you.
They would tell everything. And the female will listen and she'll use that against him. You know, that's how females play on these men's mind because the men talk.
Is that true?
Some females, right. I don't care enough.
Right.
Like I'm the type of female. It's just like I don't know. I was raised by all brothers, so it's just like you
tricks on me.
You gonna come or go, or I don't know. It's just like half the time when the nigga talking, I ain't even listening for real. Like
women are
especially
deadly,
if they talking about street shit. You gotta realize the girls that's actually listening to that shit when a nigga pillow talking. For real, listen,
women
that's real shit.
I hear
no,
you.
That's real, but the deadly women are the ones that actually listen to what a nigga saying. Right. It's because they broke his shit. They need a lick.
They need to come
Women
up.
that got their own motion. When y'all, I swear to God, like the women that's got their own shit going on, when y'all niggas talking about that street shit, we don't even remember half that shit. And we honestly be thinking out here like, I wish this nigga shut the fuck up. It don't even gotta be
street stuff. It could be,
I'm being honest.
To me, it ain't
women that got their own shit going on, we really be we'll be smiling and everything.
They broke as shit and they want to lick.
We be like out here like.
Did y'all hear that?
But see, sometimes
shit and they want to lick.
Nigga shut the fuck up and give me the dick.
Like sometimes it be like, but it be the.
That's how women is. They got.
It be the point though. You got to be careful when you. It's when the breakup happens. It's when the breakup happens. When the breakup happens, all that knowledge they got. Some of them, not all women.
No, but
they will, and I'm not talking about street stuff. I'm talking about anything they know.
Definitely.
They will try to expose anything. It could be anything. It could be, his money ain't up. Like you said, his money down, his money out. He ain't really got much money. And it may not even be true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even true. Sometimes they just saying things to make you look a certain way. And guess what? Somebody that knows you with that girl for a long time is more open to believe her saying something about you than
No,
somebody
but
else.
and you want to know what? That's somebody that don't got no street smarts. Because if you got real street smarts, and this nigga been with this girl for 10 plus years, they break up. Now she got all this teeth for him. I'm looking at that shit like, bitch, you mad because your bag stopped.
But that's how you think it, right?
Why you ain't been? Well, so you mean something? You been with this broke ass nigga for 15 years? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even if it's 2 years,
you gotta really have your own backbone.
You could have put him on by now,
right?
Yeah, but most like it's just bird brain out here. Like me, I be thinking all the time. So you been with him for this long, and now he a broke ass nigga. Okay, sis.
I agree with that one.
That don't make sense.
What do you since we talking about broke and money, did you see the Bernice?
Yeah, she was capping.
I like her daughter.
30. What she say? 30.
30 a night. 30 to 70K
she made like
a night.
$6 million.
He lies.
That's cap.
And you hear I think academics was saying on there. He was like, okay. He said you made six. He said you made.
Where?
Hold on. Let's talk about that.
Sin.
He said you made. He said you made $6 million. He said you don't got a percentage in the club. He was like, how you make $6 million? You still dance at the same club. She was definitely trying to sound sweet or whatever. She was calculating what she's made over maybe like a couple months because I done seen. I'm not gonna lie, I done seen a cool like probably close to a 70 piece in like 2.5, 3 months, something like that. I can believe that.
Shit easy.
I can believe that happened back in the day.
So
not now.
That makes more sense. But to say you made 30K a night, she need to add the part that
one time in her life
she might have made like that might have been a one time thing, or she might have made like 10, 15, half of that night, and she was selling ass the rest of the night.
That's what academic was
saying.
Yeah. He was saying that's your tricks coming to the club.
Yeah.
It definitely ain't just throwing one.
She ain't go to sleep till 6 in the morning because she doubled that shit.
She ain't go to sleep till 10 though.
That makes sense.
Gotta be careful.
Ain't go to sleep till 10.
Yeah,
that's
definitely that sounds like a high paid escort to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't sound like a dancer.
Sleep at 6.
Doesn't sound like a dancer to me.
Want to sleep at 10.
Yeah, no. First of all, when people, and it's from experience because I used to dance, when I have been in John Wall's section and he done threw.
Shout out to the bro. What up, Susie?
Maybe, I'm just going to put a number. Maybe he might have threw a 50 piece. You would have to be in that section by yourself to see that amount of money.
Take it all home.
Yep.
And that never happens. It's going to be everybody he picked. There's always going to be more than one girl. So she's capping.
Like I said, if you got if you made $6 million,
just want to sound sweet.
If you made $6 million, where are your investments?
Exactly.
Where's your property? Mm-hmm. Where's your house?
Because you shouldn't still need to be selling sexual pictures
at all.
At that point.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
That's why you gotta let people.
Are you still being hosting, or are you still
let people cap in peace?
We shouldn't know your daughter's better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
And you shouldn't be at no club hosting no club.
Fuck that tea. She is.
Nah, $6 million. It's a knife.
No, but that's good. I mean, you have a child. No, that makes sense though.
Cool.
Like she'll be prettier than you, whatever. It's cool.
Daughter ain't really with all the shit her mom with.
I mean, you can't do the same thing her
no,
mom
yeah.
did.
I mean, they ain't got nothing to even do with the daughter, what she did, but
I'm just saying.
She definitely was capping. It is what it is. Next.
And then what was the other girl they had on? There was another girl that's up there with her too. They were talking about. I don't know all them girls. So girls, you said they ain't happening. Back in the days, you might have made a couple dollars, but
I'm telling you, look, I'm being very honest. I have like went and did a party before going to stadium. I made me a cool, like probably like close to 6 piece. I went that night. John Wall was there. I got picked in there. I left home. When I went home that night. But this is what I'm saying, combined with 2 different things,
right?
That the club and something else. Yes, I took home about close to 20,000
what was
night.
The something else?
So I'm just being honest. Well, the something else was a dance party. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, we were just
you thought I was selling ass?
I don't know.
Oh, you thought I was selling cute
I don't know.
He went detailed on.
Listen. For the guys, I ain't let that go. I'm your homie.
Yeah,
he trying to clock that T.
I ain't let that go.
He trying to put 2 and 2 together.
No, just know I ain't letting none of that.
He trying to connect the dots around this motherfucker.
Nothing go.
He might be following you on Instagram once you leave out of here.
Might not.
That was a good one. Now let's go.
Yeah,
boy. It's all good though, man. All right, so we're gonna say that she was capping. We're gonna call her Miss Capalot. That was Miss Capalot.
Yeah, she was capping.
Okay,
for sure.
All right. So,
and then that was the most capping of all caps. Like she's supposed to sound more sweeter. Like I done made about like if she would have said 20 in one night in a club, that's very doable. Like if you got celebrities in there, Yeah, she definitely
But that's why we talking about her now. She did what she wanted. This is what she wanted to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Bernice and her daughter.
She's still a baddie now.
I mean, she still looks good.
She bad as shit. She don't look like she no mom.
To the building.
She
Shout
look
out
good.
to the ex.
All right, we're gonna move on. To some more topics.
This guy is something else.
Right, he over here feeling good. We 27. We're gonna take a matter of fact. What time? We're gonna take a break.
A smoke break.
It's about
fellas.
It's 20. We're 30.
A drink break.
Because we're gonna take a break. We got the camera on. We got the light on. It's getting hot. You know.
All family.
So we're gonna take a 10-minute break real quick, and we'll be right back. The Truth is Real podcast is how we do it. Sanaz, Louis V.
What's up, boy?
We'll be back. Peace.